Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the third episode of The Lot, brought to you by the Broken Pokers.
How we going? And Caroline Perks.
We got Caroline at the helm as usual, folks. Before we begin tonight, I want to say another big thank you to our wonderful players that we had last week. We had Dan, we had Dunnock, who's going to be giving us some more tunes again tonight. We had Kevin, and we had Les. So we've got some great players coming up tonight. We've got, as I said, Dunnock is going to be doing a set of wonderful barn dances, and then we've got Dibna and Bindi from the first episode doing some different tunes there, and we also have our very special guest, our friend Mr. Eddie Nolan, all the way from Brisbane via Waterford. So Eddie's a wonderful uilleann piper, and you can find out more information at his dedicated Facebook page for uilleann piping.
That's in the link to the show tonight.
Yeah,
sorry, it's linked in the description, wasn't it, earlier on or something?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But if just to reiterate again, it's Eamon O'Neilan, which is his Irish name, uilleann pipes. And you can check it out there. We'll post it again after the show as well.
Yeah.
So that's great. So Eddie is he's a wonderful piper, and he plays. He does
top bloke.
Yeah, he does all of the Irish music scene in Brisbane with his band, the Monster Bunks.
Monster Bucks.
Yeah.
You've got it. Yeah.
So check them out as well. Fabulous band. As usual, we're going to get into it now with just a bit of a cavalia to get everybody warmed up. This is a wonderful old song called The Irish Rover, and we're playing it in C for anyone playing along.
And then after that, we're going to knock out a little tune in A,
Oh, that's right, yeah, we're going to do a tune after that.
We actually wrote a plan, Derek.
A tune from Tipperary. What's it, to the Twilight?
Twilight in Portrush.
In Portrush. There we go. All right, okay, here we go. On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet home of Cork. We were sailing away, but they can't go up rigs or the fancy hole in New York. It was a wonderful craft, she was big fore and aft, and oh, how the women drove over. She had several glass, she had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bales of the best Sligo rags. We had 2 million barrels of stones. We had 3 million sight of old blind horses' hide. We had 4 million barrels of bones. And we had 5 million hogs and 6 million dogs and 7 million bottles of porter. We had 8 million bales of old Nanny Goat sails in the whole of the Irish Road. There was now Mickey who played hard on his flute when the ladies lined up for his sets. He was doing them with skill, very smart and quadrille. Then the dancers were flickered on bits. Oh, with his sparse witty talk, he was cock on the walk as he rode the dame's daughter and all over the order. At a glance, when he took off his stance, and he sailed in the Irish Rover. And there was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee, that was hugging from County Tyrone. There was Jimmy McGurk, who was scarce above work, and your man from Westby come along. And there was Snooker O'Toole, drunk as Samuel, and fighting Bill Tracy from Dover on your map. Dick McGann from the banks of the Bann was the skipper of the Irish Rover. Who's got it now? Here we go. Are you warm now, Ben?
Isn't that great? I practiced everybody else's tunes apart from the one, one of my favourite tunes. I completely forgot how to play it.
That was great, man. Great energy in that one. And we hope you played along.
That's actually
at
from
home.
one of our what do you call it? We were talking about Sesame Street this afternoon. And,
Oh,
yeah. So there's a few themes running through this show. It turned out,
It's really weird. Like we go to plan these shows, and then all of a sudden, when just before we kind of go on air, we kind of like, oh, there's some themes happening here. So much like Sesame Street, we want to let you know that this show tonight has been brought to you by
Sean Ryan.
Sean Ryan. We've
Who
got a
wrote the
couple
last
of
tune. Yeah.
couple of Sean Ryan tunes coming at you tonight.
He wrote
Also-
most of them, didn't he? Anyway.
Yeah, all the good ones. And we also are brought to you by the Chord A7.
Yeah, this is a controversial chord in this band. Derek, when I first started playing with him, he's like, "Don't you dare play any 7 chords," I've slowly snuck him in there.
Yeah.
Like Derek will show you when he's going to play an A7 chord. It's very it takes you back to the 1930s.
I played them begrudgingly.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we got an A7 in this next set of tunes.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah, and what's the other thing? It's brought to us by the tenor guitar as well.
Which was nice.
Can't believe it was just a tenor, man.
Yeah.
What a rip-off.
I'd pay 15 for that, No, it's great, and I have to thank my friend Mel Hall for giving that to me on loan. And it's basically like it's like a polite banjo. I like it. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I like banjo. All right, let's play some tunes here. We got a couple of reels because we got heaps of jigs and different things coming at you. We kind of thought we'd get some reels in. So we're going to try the old Bag of Spuds here, and then the Glen Allen, which features one of the A7s we spoke about.
Yeah, you know it.
Especially for you, Johnny B, if you're tuning in. Here we go.
All right, how's this go again? A7.
An A7 is
It's
good
just-
for you,
it's-
isn't it?
this is going to be a very uplifting show just for that chord.
It's going to be making an appearance again later on.
I
in the
just
show,
I barely could concentrate. I was just the joy was just coming right up through me.
All right, so we're getting the feeling that you like the old A7.
Oh yeah, it's my favourite.
So you'll find that we're well stocked here with all of our accoutrements. I want to say a big shout out to Mammy for the Kimberley gangs. They came over in a little care package from Ireland, which was
It's a Tim Tam of Mullingar.
just gorgeous. Like, you know, people who know the old Kimberley gang, they'll know the crack there. Thanks, Mammy. So now we're going to sing another little song, which was originally a tune, and then they put words around it. I know it's one of Les's favourites. He always is at me to play this at sessions.
And if you don't, he will.
Yeah. So he just loves the melody, and it is a beautiful melody. So please play along with us here at home. This is Paddy's Green Shamrock Shower, and it's kind of in some kind of D scenario, but after that you're kind of on your own. Yeah. D, I think. All right, here we go. From Derry Quay, we sailed away on the 23rd of May. We were boarded by a pleasant crew bound for America. Fresh water there, we did take on 5,000 gallons or more. In case we man.
Oh, thanks.
Good stuff. So we have our first guest of the evening coming on now.
Woo!
Are you excited, Ben?
I'll tell you what.
So if anyone doesn't know the crack here on Wednesdays, if it's your first time, we ask some...
Wednesday-wise.
we ask musicians for the local Irish music scene. I know Brisbane's Irish music scene is awesome because they've got Eddie, but we've got a pretty good Irish music scene here. So we ask a lot of our friends during this isolation period to record some stuff on their phone or whatever they have available to them and send it to us, and then we're going to play along with them.
And we were just like, awesome. And we were like, oh no, we have to learn heaps of tunes. But it's great. We've had such a ball doing it.
Yeah. So far, so good. So
I'm pretty sure I just literally learnt the last of these 2 tunes today.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I'm going to play it on the most forgiving of instruments, the tenor guitar.
Whenever we play these at the session, you're always like, "I must learn that last one."
It was on the list, and then
you're gonna
I've had my hand forced.
Now you're going to play it on the TV.
Yeah.
So
Cheers, Dibna.
This set of tunes comes from our good friend Mrs. Dibna Finch. I'm sure you all know Dibna. She needs no introduction. Amazing whistle player and just a great all-round person. And Dibna came over today and was so lovely to lay down these tracks for us.
In a lunch break, no less.
Yeah, and she plays with us. You'll recognise her from playing with us at the Wednesday session at JB O'Reilly's back in the good times.
From here.
From here. She also did our intro music. She's awesome. So did you just point to the thing? Fair play.
I always wanted to do that.
All right. So for this segment, we've got to put on headphones. So we're going to do a waltz called the Bell Table Waltz, followed by some kind of a tune called the Girls of Banbridge. I can't remember. Is it a jig or a reel? Not sure.
I can't remember. Yeah, anything. Anyway.
Oh, it's a jig. Yeah.
Let's see.
Dibna's shouting at her television at home.
Dangy.
Dangy. All right. Okay. Here we go. Let's give this a go. So this is Dibna Finch. Here we go.
guess who's back?
Didna Finch. Oh, beautiful stuff. That tenor guitar is lovely, man.
Oh yeah. What's it? Yeah, it's yeah, like I say, it's a less offensive banjo.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Very tasty. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Dibna, for that one. Fair play. More from Dibna coming up a little bit later in the show. We've got now an old classic one. This one's called, well, it's a tune that was written to the same name of the song. This is the Ballad of St. Anne's Reel, and it comes from part of Canada called Prince Edward Island. So we're going to, it's about a stranded sailor, and we're going to play this with obviously the old St. Anne's Reel in there. So we'll do it the first two times. I think we're playing little shortened versions, and then we're going to give St. Anne's a full go at the end. So stick around with us here. If you play with us at the sessions, you know the crack anyway.
We'll send this out to our favourite Canadian, Debbie.
Hey, Deb. Good stuff. Alright. He was standing in some tiny town of fair Prince Edward Island, waiting for the ship to come and find him. On one horse legs a friendly face, some coffee and a tiny trace of hidden in the distance far behind them. At time across the counter net, a shy hello and a brand new friend, walking along this region of wintry weather. A yellow light and open door welcomes her, there's room for more. Now we're standing there inside together. He said I'd heard that tune somewhere before, but I can't remember when. Was it on some other foreign shore? Did you hear it on the wind? Was it written in the sky above? I think I heard it from someone I love, but I never heard it sound so sweet since then. Here we go now. Now his feet began to tap. A little voice said, "I'll take your hat." He's caught up in the magic of her smile, and underneath his heart within it went aloft across the floor. He said, "His clumsy body graceful as a child." He said, "There's magic in the fiddler's arm, there's magic in this town. There's magic in the dancers' feet and the way they put them down." Oh, people smiling everywhere, boots and ribbons, lots of hair, laughter over their suits and Easter gowns. Here we go now. Hop! Now the sailor's gone, the room is bare, the old piano sitting there, someone's hat's left hanging on the rack. The empty chair on the wooden floor, the feet to touch his shoes no more, waiting for the dancers to come back. And that fiddle's in the closet of some daughter of the town. The strings are broke, the bow is gone, and the couple's covered down. But sometimes on December night, when the air is warm and the moon is white, there's a melody that passes through this town, and it goes like this. One more time. You! Oh, that's good fun.
Tenor guitar. Why won't you be louder? Oh, I've got the banjo, that's fine.
There you go. All right, well, show us that old banjo there.
What are we doing?
We're going to move on to a set of hornpipes. Where'd you get these, Ben?
Well, the first one I was actually like a few years ago working with the Gaelic girls, the Irish dance troupe, and
That's right.
I was just trying to get the hang of how people dance hornpipes, and I looked up something on YouTube. Our sponsor. I saw this. Just heard this awesome old hornpipe called the Liverpool hornpipe. The second one is called. It's by Sean Ryan.
Ah,
Yeah.
one of our
well-
another show sponsor.
It's called PJ Old Mates, is it, or whatever? Like what was it?
PJ Maloney's, I think.
Yeah. It was in a. But apparently Sean Ryan wrote it. But and I learned this one because someone told me to learn a tune and I accidentally learned the wrong tune, but it turned out to be awesome.
Awesome. 2 hornpipes.
I might need some. The second tune's quite frightening for me, so.
Steal yourself, sir. Steal yourself.
Steve and Dave. Because so for those A7 fans, you may have noticed that Derek whipped in a couple there before the end, and I was thinking literally 5 seconds before that, I was like, this tune could really do with some A7s.
Oh, great stuff. So I'm going to give a go with the tenor guitar here. I was playing it
You
earlier.
can't go wrong, eh? It's beautiful.
I was playing it earlier, so I'm going to do something that's probably going to frustrate some people. Because it's a guitar, I imagine you're supposed to hold it here.
It just
but I
doesn't
just
work.
can't do
no,
that.
No, you can't. Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna do it this way. So we are going to play.
That's quite classical.
Is it? Yeah.
Hey, I've always known you to be a cultured man.
So with this one, we're going
What are we doing?
we're going to introduce our next very special guest, and this is a wonderful fiddle player that we are lucky to have here in Perth, and just music theologian and all around great guy, Mr. Donach O'Donovan, who was on the show last week, made his debut.
And
on
also
our show
helped you
last
out
week.
with the. If anybody read the little blog post that Derek wrote, like about the
polkas, the controversial polkas.
yeah.
Donach helped me out with that as well. So no better man. And he's got a couple of three barn dances here. So we're gonna give these a go. Oh, the first one I think is from Kerry, and I think the second one's from Sligo. And the last one has to be from Galway because it's the dances at Kinvara. You'd like to think so, anyways. Kinvara, a lovely seaside village in Galway. So we're gonna try and stay out of Donach's way here because these are beautiful barn dances. So if you're playing along at home, these are all in G and barn dance. Who would have thunk it?
It's a fancy hornpipe. awesome. Me and Derek had the best fun getting those together.
Oh,
Cheers, Sonny.
so
Thank you.
beautifully played. Yeah, they're just beautiful tunes. Thanks, Donna, for those. And that's totally the definition of just getting out of the way, you know?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It doesn't need much.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually kind of thrown me a little bit. All right, where were we?
Was it the A7?
It was the A7, man. I'm just high on A7.
Hell of a chord.
All right, we did have a plan here, didn't we?
Yes, that's right. I think it's written on this piece of paper.
So I think around this time last week we did the pick of the week thing. So people have slacked off on that. So we want you guys, you musicians, or even anyone that's enjoying it at home, to send up some pictures. Keep sending them in because it means the world to us to know that you're playing along with us at home. So if you could send more of them in, that'd be great. Another thing that we're going to try out tonight is when we finish the broadcast. We tried this the first week. Didn't really work so well because people weren't able to interact with us quick enough. So we're going to try and go back on and do another broadcast about 15 minutes after the completion of this show. And it's just a more laid back kind of a thing. And we're going to be checking our
their comments,
Facebook
especially.
feed.
Yeah, I guess it's we've had great response and stuff, and it just takes us. We'd love to reply to everybody, but it takes a long time. Like we've had some shows where it's been sort of 300 or 400 comments, and and we feel like the quickest way to do that is just to sit in front of the thing and if there's anything you want to say to us in real time, there will be a post up there that you can where you can abuse us in.
Or if you want to ask any questions, relationship advice, fashion advice, whatever you want there.
Our producer's just shaking her head in the background there. Thanks, Caroline. Yeah.
It's a bad idea, is it? Oh, okay. No.
Oh, that's what producer's for.
Well, the thing is, we could go on 15 minutes after this and there could be nobody, and then we'd be talking to ourselves.
I will get Caroline on the other end of it. She's like, why do you make me do this?
So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'd love if you want to chat to us later on, folks. We'll be on for that. So without further ado, our next guest, the wonderful Bindi Weir, is going to play us some waltzes. And Bindi was on our first show as well, playing the concertina, wonderful concertina player. And these waltzes are ones that you would have heard at the sessions as well. The first one's called Sunday's Well, and the second one, it's a controversial name.
Does that mean Sunday is well, or it's the well?
Belonging to Sunday.
Yeah.
Who is Sunday? And what do they want in my well? And the second one's called the beautiful. Is it the beautiful goldfish or the beautiful goldfinch?
I think it's the beautiful crayfish.
The beautiful crayfish. Yeah. Okay, so both of these are in G. These are waltzes from Bindi. Thank you, Bindi, for sending these in. And here we go. Thank you, Bindi, for those. That is Sunday as well, and the beautiful goldfinch.
Beautiful crayfish.
He's just not going to let it go. Beautiful, Bindi. Thank you. So we move on now. Where are we heading now? Oh, going for a song. You. This is an old song that was it's attributed to Mr. Dominic Behan, famous playwright and songwriter and just general larrikin.
Raconteur.
Raconteur. He this song was kind of popularised in the 1960s, and it was written about the all the Irish guys that migrated to Britain during the 20th century looking for work. This particular one was written as a warning to watch out for, because most of the guys were looking for work obviously in the building sites, and a few people had that kind of industry sewn up. And the worst of the whole lot were the McAlpines Fusiliers. So we're going to sing this song, and then after that we're going to do a Scottish reel called Campbell's Farewell to Beg Gap. That's in some kind of A scenario. So if you're playing along with the song, we're in D for the song, and then A Mixolydian, I think, for the tune. Yeah. All right, here we go. It was in the year of 39. The sky was full of lead, when Hitler was headed for Poland and Paddy for Holyhead. Come all you pincher laddies and you long distance men, don't ever work from McAlpine for Wimpy or John Lang. And you stand behind a mixer till your skin is turned to tan, and they'll say, good on you, Paddy, with your boat fair in your hand. All the crack was good in Cricklewood and we never left the crown. The glass was flying and Billy's crying, sure Paddy was going to town. Oh mother dear, I'm over here, and I don't think I'll be back. What keeps me here is the rakes of beer, the ladies and the crack. I come from County Kerry, a land of eggs and bacon. If you think I let your fish and chips, my Jesus, you're mistaken. 2, 3!
Points and court of the
stuff. That's a real bar burner there, isn't it?
Oh, it's a pipes tune, but
Deadly.
makes me want pipes.
Speaking of pipes, is it a pipe tune, really? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I imagine it's got to be. It's got to be.
You can just hear it. With the drone.
I really.
Speaking of pipes, we have got a very special guest. Mentioned him at the top of the programme, Mr. Eddie Nolan, wonderful uilleann piper from Waterford, living in Brisbane, and Eddie was good enough. I featured his band's T-shirt last week on the show, and he was good enough to send in some tunes and.
You really twisted the arm there, didn't you?
I did. Thank you, Eddie.
It was well worth it, though.
I know you got your hands full at the minute, and I really appreciate it. And the recordings came through brilliant.
Oh my god!
So again with the pipes, I mean, he's just like he's a wonderful player, anyways. But then getting the drones and the different things going, it's just unreal. So I'm not going to ramble on about it. This speaks for itself. We got 3 reels: Paddy's Trip to Scotland. Indeed, we got the Colfada. And we also have Lucy Campbell's at the end. So we'll. I think Colfada is that in Sligo. I think I know the Sligo tune. Donald will correct me, anyways. The keeper of knowledge. So we'll try these tunes here. Thanks, Eddie. Hopefully, first appearance. Hopefully, won't be the last on the show here. Here we go.
We have more of them anyway.
So I'm gonna make sure this is in tune here. Ah, yeah. Good enough. There we go. had such fun playing those tunes, didn't we?
Yeah.
Unreal. Thank you, Eddie.
I got them the other afternoon, and I'd say it was about 3 o'clock, just because I was so stoked with learning those new tunes. So
Yeah.
Cheers, Eddie. Thank you.
Anyone that came into the house, Ben was like, "Hey, listen to this. check this out." Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. So we're coming near the end of our program here. Time for another song though before we do, and this is a song that was taught to me in school. I think I was about 5, and it was taught as a nursery rhyme. It's a wonderful murder ballad. Of course, you teach that to kids.
Look, yeah, you got to keep them out of the woods.
Yeah, that's the goal. So this it's a horrible song about a woman who murdered her baby. And then
I'm not even sure if it was her baby, was it?
Yeah, it could have been any baby actually. Yeah, it doesn't specify in the song. Fair play.
Either way, it's bad.
It's not good. It's not good. Pen knives and babies should not meet.
Our producer is just shaking her head over there, saying, "Get it over with."
Really? Anyways, you'd be glad to know that by the end of the song, justice is served. Yeah. This is called Wheel Ya Wall Ya, and it's in D for anyone playing along.
This goes out to all our frontline workers. I don't even know what that means.
That's the old Wheel Ya Wall Ya. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gents, we got time for one more set of tunes. I want to thank the wonderful people who sent in some music tonight. We had Divna.
We actually have a. Yeah, sorry, I'll let you. Yeah.
That's all right. We had Divna, we had Donut, we had Bindi, and we had Eddie all the way from Brisbane. Thank you, Eddie. I think we've got a couple more of his tunes in the can that we'll roll out over the next few weeks. Most of all, we want to say a big shout out to Caroline here at the helm, running everything. And most of all for you guys tuning in. Like I said earlier, please take pictures of you enjoying and playing along at home. and we love to see them.
Yeah, that's the whole idea of this is, I guess, because we're all missing the sessions, so yeah.
Yeah, and if we can, we're going to be on after the show. Just give us about 15 minutes to do the needful, and then we'll be setting up a separate stream where we can chat to you and comment kind of live if you like on it. So yeah, we're going to try it out, see what happens.
If just give us what for if you need. Yeah. Well, we've got some great stuff coming up next week too. We've got everyone's been so generous with all the time and tunes they've given us, so we're starting to get a really awesome backlog, and we've kind of, like Brendan just sent us a bunch of tunes, and
that's going to be great. Brendan Doherty coming up next week.
Yeah, more pipes.
Yes, pipes and more pipes. It's great. So thank you so much for all the support, guys. We're going to finish up with a set of tunes. A set of jigs. The first one is colloquially known as Dibna's Rambles. We got Dibna Finch back here on whistle. All right, so we're gonna send it. It's not really called Dibna's Rambles, but we're trying to see if we can get it taken
it's
taken
folk
off.
music. You can call it whatever you
Can
want.
anybody submit like names to that session thing? Because
Probably.
I'll go home. Also known as. So its real name is called the Mangle Badger. No, it's called Banished Misfortune, followed by the wonderful tune Kerfunken in G. Kerfunken or Funton, I don't know. One man's Kerfunken is another man's Kerfunten. Thanks again, folks. We will see you back online in 15 minutes. If the lot is your only show that you check out, well then we hope you have a great week, and we'll see you back next Wednesday for episode 4. So here we have Dibna Finch, Banished Misfortune and Kerfunken, and it goes like this.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Thank you.
Bonsoir.